What did
Thank
you
you,
do?
ma'am.
Good evening, Vanilla, Dipali. Okay, anybody who wants to share their day? What did you do today? How did you spend your day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start with Reena. Yes, Reena.
Yes, ma'am. I woke up. First of all, I want to say good evening, ma'am. And
Good evening.
I want to I want to ask how was your day, ma'am?
You want to ask how my day was, how I spent my day?
Yes, ma'am.
So it was last day of the week, so I didn't have a lot of work like on the office front. I had work like here and there. There was meeting here and there. So like till 5 in the evening. That is like my normal business hours. So it was actually pretty relaxed. Like I had work, but it wasn't like anything intense or which requires too much attention. So it was smooth. And then in the evening, pretty much I was just waiting for for the class time.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Eh,
Reena. Yes.
I want to go ahead, ma'am. Okay, I woke up. I woke up at 7 a.m., ma'am, and at the same 7 a.m.
Hmm.
And after that, I prepared my lunch. Sorry, breakfast. And uh, today there is a message to power cut. It means news. A message came in my mobile today. Whole day bill power. It means a message came in our mobile. That's a whole day today. Whole day. This morning to evening,
Hmm.
there was a power cut.
Okay.
Then I have to decide. I do all the phone and mobile bill charge at a time so that I I cannot face. It means I couldn't face any problem. So I charge all the mobile, laptop, and all the electric device. After that I took bath because if power is cut, then power will cut, then geyser is not work, will not work.
Will not work. Geyser will not
Not
work, or
work.
geyser will stop
So
working.
I have to ready all the work that related to power. It means eh, I put some water in
Related
the.
to power, nahi. That is wrong. Which might need power or which might need electricity.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Hmm.
So I fill some water also because um, water filter also work with electricity. So I fill some glasses and mug with
All
I
right.
fill some with water. After that, I took shower because hot water is needed because nowadays it is too cold, ma'am. So there is need for hot water. So I
Hmm.
took bath, and then I prepared some. Uh, I prepared lunch, and after that I called my mother and talk talk with her.
Hmm.
And then I went outside for sun. And I walk sometime. Then I return home. And
Walked in the sun.
yes, ma'am. Then
Hmm.
I return home, and I ate. I had my lunch, and after that I called a friend, and I talked with her so many things.
Talked with her.
I dis-
Okay.
yes, ma'am. I discussed a lot of things about COVID and what should be precaution of it, and she gave a lot of knowledge about Mumbai environment and hospital and everything. After that, I attended some classes, hello English classes. Then
What do
I
you
am
mean
waiting
we
for your
attended?
class. Now I am joined your class.
I have a question, Reena. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you said we attended some classes then. What do you mean we? You and your friend, you guys together joined the class and attended it?
No, no, ma'am. I attended this class.
Okay, all right. Thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
Ria.
When I speak, ma'am, sometimes I slip my tongue. I don't know what I want to go speak, and sometimes my mouth says something and my it
Thought.
means brain says something. So sorry, ma'am.
No, no, that's okay. And this is something which will happen to you initially, okay? It's part of like the learning process initially. So don't worry about it. It's normal. Anybody else who would like to share their day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Can
yes,
I
Abhay.
share, ma'am?
Yes,
Okay,
Abhay.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Today my day was good spent and
Well spent. Well
uh,
spent.
uh, well spent and
Mm.
as normal day,
Mm-hmm.
all my routine work in the morning, I got ready and go to the office
Went to
and
the office.
went to the office and also went to the site and monitored all my work, all my job at site. And ma'am, especially today, I attended all Hello App English class on from site, ma'am, and means inside my vehicle because today didn't sit inside the office. So all class, mostly class attend from site and inside my vehicle, ma'am, and good feeling today. I today my day good, average good, ma'am,
Oh,
ma'am, average good,
okay.
and
Yeah.
I my my mobile balance is exhausted. So I recharge of 1 year plan in 3,000. So I got recharge of my Jio mobile and I and other than I did bank work also, man. My
Okay.
my loan installment is due date. So I transfer the all money in the bank. So that type my today is my happy day and good day, normal day, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Got you, Abhay. All right. You were able to accomplish a lot of things in a single day. So yeah, sounds like a good day. Anybody else? Shweta, you wanted to, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Shweta.
So I would like to share my day today. Today's date. I would like to share my today's day.
Hmm.
So I got up early, but
Hmm.
there was so much cold,
Hmm.
so I slept again.
Not so much. It was too cold.
Okay, there was cold there, and there was too much cold.
Okay, it was too cold. बहुत सर्दी
Okay,
थी. हाँ, it was,
it was too
but it was
cold.
really cold. Yeah.
It was too cold, so I slept back, and again I got up and did my all household chores, and I got freshen up, and again
Can't hear you, Shweta.
took shower. You be here. There would be some noise. Sorry for that.
Yeah, it's okay.
So after that, later on, I took shower and did puja and all. Later on, I sit for my classes. Today I joined my Hello Apps class. Sorry, ma'am.
I sat for the class.
Yeah, I sat for classes. Today I took holiday from my office. So because I'm not feeling well nowadays, So I took a break from office.
Because I haven't been feeling well.
Okay, because I haven't been feeling good since some for some
Now,
days.
feeling good is wrong. Feeling well. Good is an
Okay,
adjective. Well is an adverb.
okay. So I haven't been feeling well for
Hmm.
so long. So I took break for today, and
Not so long, for a really long time.
okay, from a really long time, I did not take leave. So I took leave today. And then I joined 2 3 classes of Hello app, and I did my all left work.
I
Like
did all my leftover work.
I did all my leftover work, which
Huh.
I need to do earlier, which I needed to do earlier. But now today I completed those work also, and now I joined your classes.
Okay.
Your
Your
class.
class. Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Shweta.
Thank you.
Okay. I like that whatever mistakes you made while you were speaking, you were conscious of them. You were aware that these are the mistakes you're making, and the correct thing is like what the correct version of it is. So that's
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
You have like, yeah.
Might be, ma'am. After some time, maybe I'll something.
Definitely.
Yeah, I will do. Yeah,
Yeah,
ma'am. Thank you
yeah,
so much, ma'am.
progress.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, Meera, do you want to go next? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, today my day was regular day, but yesterday my neighbor passed away, so I
Hmm.
went at 5 o'clock for consoling meeting.
Hmm.
And when I went there, I saw that his family members was crying. So I feel very sad that time.
Felt very sad.
Felt very sad. Uh, yes, ma'am. This
Okay, yeah, that
this was
must.
different today, ma'am.
Okay, because of that, like it set a different mood for your day today.
Yes, ma'am.
Got you. Okay, Meera, I hope
Yes,
you
ma'am.
feel better soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, yes, Shantanu, do you want to speak next? Good evening, Shantanu. Can't hear you. Hello. Can't hear you, Shantanu. Maybe just try checking your internet thing. Sati? Okay, yes. Good
Madam,
afternoon.
good evening,
Good
madam.
evening. Yes.
Madam, I woke up today. My schedule, madam. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. in the morning. After that, I completed my workout plan for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I after that I took my lemon with honey, small
After,
cup
I'm
of.
sorry, after working out for an hour, what did you do next?
Next, I took lemon with honey, madam. One glass
Oh,
of lemon with honey water.
all right.
After that, I took my bath and uh, I went to office.
Hmm.
Between, I completed my breakfast, and occasionally, my father used to come. Today, he arrived uh, to my home from my brother's house, and I received him, and I served him breakfast. Actually, my wife not feeling well, and after that I went to office, and today there is no much work at office. After completion of work, I came for lunch, and I served lunch to my father. After that, I went for a small nap.
Hmm.
After wake up, I served him some coffee. After
Not
that, he went for
small,
my
short nap.
short nap. Okay, I took short nap.
A short nap.
Yes, then I woke up and I served him one cup of coffee for my father. After that, he went from my house at 5 p.m. And mm, from that time, I am attending Hello English class apps, online classes.
Got you.
Now I on this class, madam. Now I am
Okay.
attending. This is
Thank you, Sathi.
thank you.
I just want to know, so since your wife wasn't like feeling
Yes, yes.
so good today, so did you prepare breakfast, lunch, dinner,
No,
or
no,
she
no, no,
prepared,
madam.
you only served them?
No, no, madam. We are both are working. We have made to prepare the lunch and
All
breakfast.
right.
No,
Okay.
just
Okay, nice.
take.
But I like that since your wife wasn't keeping so well today, you took on her duties and you served like, lunch and dinner to
I
like,
took lead, madam. Yes, yes.
yeah.
To
Okay,
for my
great.
son and my father.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah. All right. Good to know.
okay.
Thank you,
Thank
Sathi.
you. Thank you.
Good evening, Vanilla.
Hello,
Good
ma'am.
evening, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what's the topic, ma'am?
Shantanu, I'm just asking everybody about their day. What did you do today? So you have to share
Okay,
your
ma'am.
activities like for the
Okay,
day
ma'am.
with me.
Okay.
Good evening,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yes. Good evening, Vanilla.
I woke up at 5:30 p.m. After I did completed routine work. After I go to my mother's home and return to back.
I went to my mother's home.
I went to my mother's home, and after I returned my home, I prepared the lunch. After some time, I spent with my friends.
After some time spent with my friends?
Yeah, ma'am.
I spent some time with my friends.
I spent some time with my friends. After from 5 p.m. attend the Hello English classes, ma'am.
Got
Yes.
you. Okay. Thank you, Vanilla. It's
Thank you,
good.
ma'am.
Sounds like, yeah, you had a pretty regular day. Shantanu, yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening, Shantanu.
Ma'am, I am a student. So yesterday I had less classes, but today there was lot of classes, so I could not free.
There
But
were lots of classes. There
there
was
were
no, yeah.
there were. So I didn't get any free from classes, but now I am free. So this was normal day, but this was normal day, ma'am, for me.
Okay. All right. So was that it? Okay. Thank you, Shantanu. Anybody else who wants to
Ma'am,
go?
good
Yes,
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Anand.
Today is a usual day for me, ma'am. And I read one story, The Mother I Never Knew by Sudha Murthy, ma'am.
Okay.
I continuously read from the morning till the evening, ma'am, because it was very curious to me what happened next. That's why I read the entire story, ma'am. But I didn't know some words, ma'am. But I understand the entire story. That's why I'm not I'm not referring anything. I complete the story, ma'am.
Very nice, Anandi. Completing a story, like, in a short period of time always feels nicer. It feels like an accomplishment. So I think
Yes,
that
ma'am.
must. Okay.
I would like to ask Anandi, which story, ma'am, about Sudhamurthy, which book, ma'am?
Anandi?
The mother I never knew.
Okay, that
There
is the
are
full
two
story, one
stories.
novel, that is.
Yes, novel. There are two novels inside that one. One about Mukesh and another one about.
Once more, Anandi, the mother.
No, I can't get your question.
Could you tell me once more, the name of the book? What is the name of that book?
The Mother I Never Knew. Knew. Knew.
Anandi, why don't you just write it down in the chat?
Thank you so much. Now I got it,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, but I think that story will become about the Sudha Murthy's mother like that. But novel is entirely different, ma'am. The two that the story told about the two persons' mother.
Hmm.
One was the two persons are very big shot, but in their they don't know who is their mother. At the end only they know who is their biological mother, ma'am.
Okay, sounds like a Bollywood story to me.
Yes, ma'am.
But in Sudhamurthy's book, ma'am, grammar is very good, ma'am. For beginners to learn grammar, she wrote we have to learn very easy, ma'am, from that book, ma'am.
Yes, learning becomes easy if you try reading that book.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
And
After
ma'am, her
your
speech
reference only,
also
I
good,
read
ma'am.
that book, ma'am.
Meera, what are you asking? Sorry.
Ma'am, her speech is also inspirational for us, ma'am.
Right. Yes, her
I
speech.
listen many times, ma'am.
Right. Yes, she's a good speaker.
Yes,
Correct.
ma'am.
Ma'am, who is the speaker, ma'am?
Sudha Murthy, if you also watch her interviews on Hindi, she speaks very well.
And ma'am, Sadhguru is also good speaker, ma'am.
I mean, there are multiple good speakers on YouTube, I'm sure. Yeah. You can you guys can try watching their videos and
Yes, ma'am.
try to test this, keep this as a test for yourself. How much of what they said could you understand? So yeah, that
Yes.
will be like a great self-assessment. Thank you, Meera. Anybody else who
Ma'am, before Sudhamurthy's book, I don't want to read the stories, ma'am,
Then
because of stress only. I need to read the stories, ma'am. But it is very difficult to read the stories for me before that, ma'am. Now it is very interesting to read the stories of her because of the way of writing is very simple, ma'am.
Right. Yes. The writing is simple and relatability factor is also there. They're not talking about some Elizabeth, James, or Harry. The characters, the story, the setting, all of it is very much like something which we can understand. It is part of our culture. So that also
Yes,
really
ma'am.
makes
Yes,
it
ma'am.
Ma'am,
advantageous.
almost they express their own story, ma'am.
Right. Hmm. Okay. Anybody else who wishes to speak?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Shobha, yes, go ahead.
What is the topic, ma'am? Simply we have to speak.
Yeah, I was just asking you about how you spent your day. I have a topic in mind. Do you want to straight speak on the topic?
Oh, ma'am. About Sudhamurthy only, ma'am. Because she's a good writer, ma'am. Yesterday, ma'am, may I audible, ma'am? Because of some network issues, I'm facing from 3 years, ma'am. From 3 days, ma'am.
Yeah, I was also thinking 3 years, but yeah, I can hear you, but it's not too it's not the best of the volume.
Okay, ma'am. It's okay, ma'am. If you know audible, not audible means it's okay, ma'am.
No, you are audible. You it's not too bad also. You can say what you wish to speak.
Yeah, ma'am. Our books are very good to learn and also to communicate with that. Means we have to communicate that to
Learn
our
from.
yeah, ma'am. Means
Correct.
That books are relevant to our daily our stories are relevant to our daily what we do in the daily things, no, ma'am. That is relevant,
Right.
ma'am.
Yes, it makes it very everyday. It could be a story for any of us.
Yeah, ma'am.
Correct. I agree with you, Shobha.
She is a good yeah, ma'am. She's a good philanthropist also, and she also that's all, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
So do you guys are you all familiar with what is the meaning of this word, a philanthropist or philanthropy? What do we mean by this? What does this word mean? Anybody? He's
Yeah, ma'am.
yes, Shobha.
Yeah, ma'am. To help other people, ma'am. To help
Right.
other
Some
people, ma'am.
yeah. Somebody who is big on charity, right? They donate a lot. They are like very
Yeah, ma'am.
famous. Yeah, they are always at charity events and they donate a lot. So these
She helps
people
for
call,
unprivileged persons and
sorry, what?
she helps for unprivileges, ma'am.
Right, right, right.
Unprivileged, and
Yes, she's a
that's
famous.
so.
So all I wanted to basically arrive, like I wanted to correct you at the part where you said she's a good philanthropist. So Shobha, the profession of philanthropy is something which is towards a good cause, for a good cause. Something good is being done. Like there is no bad philanthropist. If somebody is donating something, like they are donating something to the charity, then we can't say it is bad. So there are famous philanthropists. You can say she's one of the, like India's most famous philanthropist or something like that, but you can't say good philanthropist. Okay, that's all I wanted to say, because like
Okay, ma'am.
it doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. All right, thank you, Shobha. All right, okay. So I guess let's come to the topic. And I just thought of a topic which I think one of you were telling me about this, like an incident which happened with you a while back. This was that one of you had a bad Swiggy experience where, like, I think somebody, it was, I
Yeah, ma'am.
sure,
Yeah,
was it
I
you?
am sharing. I shared with you. Yeah, ma'am.
You shared it,
Shivani.
right? What was it that you ordered and like they sent something wrong?
Yeah, yeah. I ordered Manchurian, but they delivered same order to me, but from somewhere else. I ordered.
Oh,
Uh,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes. Okay. Yeah. So this, when you told that day, I had said, right, that next whenever we have a class, we can take this as the topic, the bad experiences you guys have had out of, like, let's say food delivery applications, or anything which you ordered online, and what turned out, like the final product which came was like, something you weren't expecting. Okay. So if any of you are not any of you, I would encourage everybody to think of something and share with me. Do we all understand the topic? I want you all to share with me some bad shopping experience, or like food ordering experience that you've had ever. Okay, any one which comes to your mind. Yes, Meera.
May I, ma'am?
Yes, Meera.
Ma'am, in my childhood, a boy was just selling ghee, ma'am,
Okay.
and my grandmother said that he is looking poor and innocent, so he has decided that we should purchase the ghee from him. That was the evening time, ma'am. So my grandmother called him inside of the home and
Inside the home. Hmm.
inside the home, and she purchased the ghee, ma'am.
Hmm.
And in my grandmother said that you uh, 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 means pour this ghee in our pot. That time the boy said that I will come tomorrow and I will took it tomorrow evening.
I will
After
take.
I will take tomorrow. But ma'am, next day, after going that boy, my mother boiled the ghee and he showed that upside of the jar was ghee, and downside, yeah, inside of the jar, boiled potato, and we shocked, ma'am. And
Oh,
yes, ma'am. Next day we wait for that boy, but he did not come.
didn't
And
come.
yes, ma'am. That was the bad experience for us in our childhood, ma'am.
Yeah, this sounds like you've been scammed. So you
Yes,
guys
ma'am.
understand scam, right? When basically you've been a victim to any fraudulent activity. Like, दिखाया कुछ but actual में कुछ और था. So that is like scam. You've been scammed.
And ma'am,
Okay,
when
somebody.
we said that you wait for some time, we are giving your jar. That time he said that my brother is hunger, so I have to
Wait.
go. My brother is hungry, so I have to go early, and because the night is going on, ma'am.
I have to leave, not
I
go.
I have to leave. Yes, ma'am. I have to leave.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you,
ma'am.
Meera. This was
Thank you.
interesting. Anybody
Thank
else?
Yeah,
Any?
ma'am.
Yes, Shobha.
Yeah, ma'am. Last week I ordered flip-off, ma'am. Chappals, ma'am. Instead
Flip
of
flop.
that, I got means one jeans, ma'am. That is not suit for me also, my daughter also, ma'am.
Okay.
But it is very costly, ma'am. Compared to slippers, that is four thrice it's more, ma'am. But that pant, but it is not suit for me also, me and my daughter, either me or no my daughter,
It
ma'am.
doesn't suit me or my daughter. It doesn't suit me. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, Shobha. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else? Abhay, Anandi, a pimple. Yes, Kumar.
Ma'am, actually, it is just a few days. I ordered one VR, virtual reality. You can attach your mobile phones with that, and you can see the mobile videos.
Yeah, I know.
And the ad was very interesting, ma'am. I thought it would be same as ad is, I mean, describing. But I ordered. I got influenced by the ad, and I thought let's order. So it cost me around 60 ringgit in Indian rupees. I am not sure. Maybe it's around 1,000.
Hmm.
But after receiving that, ma'am, it is very bad experience watching in that actually, and it is very harmful for eye. I think I try to uh, put my brightness. I mean the screen brightness low as
Adjust the
possible.
brightness. Adjust the screen brightness, not put my brightness.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I adjusted the brightness of the screen as low as possible. But
Hmm.
after that, also, it is very, I mean, it is not branded and it is not a reputed brand. So I thought, it was just waste of money. And it was my bad experience, ma'am. I should not get influenced by any ads. So that is why I don't buy things from unbranded. I mean, which is
Right.
not reputed brand.
Which is
I
their
prefer to
sure
pay a
quality.
little extra amount of money,
Right.
but I want quality.
Hmm.
And it is just, I mean, tomorrow I will uh, put in trash. I mean, dustbin में डाल के फेंक देना है उसे. It is
Right.
not useful, ma'am.
It'll be garbage. Okay. Thank you for sharing your bad experience, Kumar. Anybody else? Yes, Shantanu.
Ma'am, I ordered a shirt from
Your voice is
online.
breaking, Shantanu.
Then
Can't hear. Yeah. Can you repeat what you just said?
before 1 month, I ordered
1
a
month
shirt
ago.
for me.
Before 1 month, nahi, 1 month ago.
Oh, yes, ma'am. 1 month
Yeah.
ago, I ordered a shirt from online. So,
Okay, I ordered a shirt
5 days,
online.
the
I ordered a shirt online from
ma'am,
online nahi. Okay.
I ordered a shirt online.
Online. Yeah.
After 5 days, the shirt
Was delivered.
arrived.
Delivered.
The shirt was arrived. Was it delivered? Yeah, is delivered.
हो चुकी ना shirt तो
Then
delivered. So the shirt got delivered after 5 days.
the shirt got delivered after 5 days. Then the shirt was too short. Meaning the
Wasn't
shirt
your
is not fit for me.
right.
The shirt is not fit for me. So I cancel.
Shirt didn't fit me. The shirt is not fit for me is not correct. Okay, the shirt is not my size or the shirt is not the correct size, or you can say the shirt didn't fit me. मेरे को आई नहीं.
the shirt did not fit me. So
Yes.
I wanted to return it. So I returned, but the deliver boy was not came.
Didn't come.
Oh,
No
do,
delivery guy came. Yeah,
did
the delivery guy didn't come.
did not come. So after 10 days, I called the customer care and abused him for that case. Then he sent the delivery boy and took it. Then the rupee was returned
The money was
from
refunded. Money was
ma'am.
refunded, not returned.
The money was refunded.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay, interesting. Thank you for sharing, Shantanu. All right, anybody
Yes,
else
ma'am.
who would like to share their yes, Raji, do you know what the topic is? Good evening.
Ma'am, hi ma'am, good evening. Now you are going to explain me what's the topic is about bad experience, right ma'am?
Yeah, so sort of like a bad experience that you've had, particularly with shopping online or ordering food online. Like basically the online medium, became the cause of the problem.
Yeah ma'am. So yes, I had such experience and yes, I got ripped off by 5,000. So ma'am, there was one site where it was displaying lovely saris ma'am, and it's like Bollywood saris. So I got fascinated towards it, and I did not check the reviews and whether the site is fake or yeah ma'am, whether the site is fake or genuine. I did not check the authenticity, in short ma'am, and I just order it without giving it a lot thought. I just order it, and after 8 to 10 days I thought it get delivered, but there was no message and there was no site at all. So I came to know it was fake, and I
That
like it.
took with
It's
of your money.
yeah ma'am, it's of Surat in Maharashtra only ma'am, but there was no such shop. So
Ma'am,
yeah, nowadays there are such.
it is called market test, ma'am. When we launch the product without preparing it, just we test the market in digital market. Is there any demand for this product, or people are liking it or not? That is why,
But
ma'am.
the purpose of that is not like they won't accept money. She paid for
Okay,
the saree. Yeah.
then wish list. I mean,
Yeah ma'am.
then they were a
It
scammer.
just seems to be like some shady thing.
Then they
Like
were a
it's
scammer,
the
ma'am.
third side. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am. Afterwards, I got a lesson, but today also, ma'am, I got fascinated. I get fascinated towards a site, ma'am. Like there are so many but nowadays I check authenticity, how many shoppers are there, have they shared their number, or I will confirm. Did you purchase from here? Like that, I confirm, and then I go for it, ma'am.
Right. Yes, that sounds correct also, Raji. Like good call. This is what I
Yeah,
think I've also had a few bad or like experiences which didn't like exactly feel up to the mark. Like I thought it's going how it's going to turn out. So yeah, and then I would realize I should have like checked the reviews, and then later I would look them up, and I'll see that they're already sort of uh like online they are getting flack for it. I just didn't know it. So yeah,
ma'am. Like
verifying
in
before
case of
that.
yeah, ma'am. In case of my hubby, ma'am, he checks 4 3 sites, and after that he compare it. And I was there. I always used to call him a "You're to miser. Don't go for that. It's looking nice, and everyone is ordering. Just go for it." But afterwards, I came to know, no, it's real. We need to compare, and we need to
Right. Yeah.
check for its
Yeah, it's
genuineness.
important. Correct. Yes. Good evening, Swapna.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah, good
Raji.
evening, ma'am.
Yes, I saw you
Yeah,
unmuting it. Right.
yeah, actually, I just got one point when Raji was saying that she didn't check the review. But if we see Amazon and,
Hmm.
if we buy some products, we will get some letter where it will be written that if you will give us good review, 5-star rating, then we will pay you some amount, 25, 50, 100, whatever. So that's how they are buying the reviews. the
Yeah,
customers.
I
So
know
we should not,
some. Yeah,
we should
entirely.
not,
Sorry,
yeah.
So
sorry.
it becomes hard nut to crack. Even reviews can be
I know,
purchased.
yeah. Like, you can't completely base your decision out of reviews, is what she's trying to say. That they could also completely be like, bought out or like biased reviews. But yeah, like,
And
yeah,
but we can do one thing. We can actually check the recent reviews, and that's how we can decide if this product is genuine and the review is genuine or not. So the recent review as well as the bad reviews can let you decide the correct thing. That's how I do. But for me, like from food perspective, the area where I'm living currently, it's quite far from the actual markets. So I always face delivery issues. And once I remember that I ordered cheese balls and they have given just, 6-5 balls. So I thought I had paid this much amount and why are they just
yeah, a very
giving me so
similar
less?
incident happened. A very similar incident, like what you're describing, happened with me. And it
Okay.
like when it happened, it was very ridiculous because I was like, what the hell? Like I ordered something different. I had ordered, I think I ordered a kulcha or like a garlic bread. It was like it had to do something with bread, okay? And I thought they're gonna like give it to me prepared and cooked, right? I think it was a garlic bread. But the guy came and he just gave me a loaf of garlic bread, like which was raw. I had to like at home cut it, slice it, and like put it in the oven and everything. So that was very funny. Like he literally came and like handed over the loaf of bread on my hands, and he was like, "Yeah, this was your order."
Yeah,
So
they
this might
they
be.
give such kind of things that we have to redo the the
Yeah,
item that they give us.
right. Yeah, sometimes even like the basic information is not enough.
Correct. They should actually give the snap of the food or maybe some ingredients, something should be present in the application.
Correct. Yeah, it'll certainly not be like a bad feature. If they do that, it would only enhance their performance. Raji, did you want to
Right.
say something?
Yeah, ma'am. It's not always that we always get cheated or there is loss.
Yeah,
Sometimes even
of
we
course.
get benefit.
Correct.
I remember such incident, ma'am. Like I ordered Alfonso during COVID, ma'am, and some mangoes were rotten. So I just put the request that it's not good. So the ma'am.
Yeah, Raji, your voice is breaking today, surprisingly, like in the middle.
Ma'am, actually, I'm downstairs. I'm walking.
Okay, got it.
That's the reason. Yeah,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. Anybody else who wants to share their experience, any experience? Like, yes, Isha? Can't hear you. Voice is already too
Good
low. Yes, Sathi.
Madam, good evening, madam.
Good
Madam,
evening.
I have only good experiences with e-commerce sites. I don't have any much bad experiences. Usually, I
All right.
used
Any?
to order
Yeah. Any experience?
uh,
Yeah.
from Amazon or Flipkart, from Myntra. During
Hmm.
Big Billion Days, I got a lot of products, but there are very least bad experience. But they will, if we would like to return the product, they will take the product on time and they exchange the product and they take it back. Because these online e-commerce sites, they are very benefit nowadays, madam, for the people. Whenever both are working in house, it is better to shop from house, from online. You can see diversified products through online. You can purchase and we will get a good product, madam, if we go through the reviews and based on that, if you order, we will get the product uh, for lesser amount compared to MRP price.
Right.
Um,
Online, they do give you great discounts.
whenever regarding that food online e-commerce sites like Swiggy and Zomato, we are also
But
getting.
we don't
I'm also
order
getting
from e-commerce websites. Food we generally order from food delivery apps, right?
food delivery app. These are also e-commerce, madam. They are also
Yeah,
based on
you can. Nobody usually, okay, I didn't know people do that often. Like go to the
Swiggy and
website and
Zomato, also their sites, but they are we are benefiting a lot from these sites, man. Actually,
Hmm. Right.
whenever we know the restaurant, whenever we physically attended the restaurant, if you ordered the food from the same restaurant, or you will get the better food. I used to get order the food from any our colleagues based on our suggestions from my colleagues or the hotel which I already visited. I used to get the better food now. But now at my place, I have not any bad experiences. Recently, I have shown some Jeff Bezos Amazon
Okay, I need to wrap up
video,
now,
madam.
Sati. Yeah. No,
Yes,
maybe
yes.
you can finish it if you have like something more to say.
No, madam. That's I have a good experience on these online
Hmm.
websites. That is, I have
Got
good.
you. Okay, you are
Yeah.
one of the like few lucky ones. Yes,
Yes,
Raji.
madam.
Ma'am, I came upstairs. Okay. So,
Okay.
ma'am, I wanted to
Yeah.
tell I made one mistake, ma'am, which is very important for that verb. Now, whenever I'm speaking, even I'm concentrating where I'm making mistake. So, ma'am, I said they what I said they repaid, they compensated. Okay, they repaid the money to me. Instead of that, I say they compensated me the entire money. So
So
there
what
is
is
a
the
difference, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. They are not compensated me. They
Oh yeah, it
compensated the
wasn't a
money to
compensation.
me. Yeah, ma'am.
Right.
And
Was
same
something
it
they
goes.
owe you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That is, and like how I remember, ma'am, because one verb is there like suggest. We always say he suggests me, but someone suggests something to you like that.
Hmm.
Okay,
Right.
ma'am.
Yeah.
That's a good point I wanted to share with you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, it is a good point made.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
I am not audible, ma'am.
You are now, Isha.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, may I start?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, today I got up early in the morning, like,
Okay.
and I do my all work at at like at 9 approx 9 p.m. 9 a.m. I have finished my all morning work like my meditation and puja, and then I watch TV for 10 minutes. Then I attend some classes on Hello app. Then I removed the curtain. I saw the weather is very quite clear and sunny, and then my mom told me to just utilize this day, and she did lot of laundry today, and I was just helping her to hang out the cloth to the from to the balcony. And so we utilized this day very smartly, and it took 2.5 hours to do laundry, ma, because and at the evening all the clothes are just dry out. That's it, ma'am. Today's my day.
Okay. Thank you, Isha. Okay.
It's called, ma'am, dry out now, ma'am.
Kapde sookna hai. Yeah. The clothes are dried now.
And one point, ma'am, just I told you, ma'am, I have been looking for some ornaments on online, and today I have compared all many studs from different website, and I noticed that, ma'am, they are fluctuating the rate very on high range. Just if I comparing to Tanishq and PC Malabar, then their price are very quite high. Some are just like difference between 4,000 and 3,000. But at last conclusion that we will go outside to buy the ornaments because
Okay.
they're delivering.
At
Yes,
last,
ma'am. Because
at last we decided to go and buy. Like,
because we don't know the insecurity how to measure the gold and diamond. So if maybe if I will cheated by them though, so we cannot file the complaint.
Right. Yes. Good call.
Yes, ma'am. You know, ma'am, one of the site, ma'am, their delivery time is very late. Their delivery time is just, I will give you the product on March. If you will book the product today on in March, so I have to wait for more than 2 months for a stud. It's not possible. It's better to go outside and
Better
buy
to
a-
physically go and shop. Okay, thank you, Isha.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Anybody else who would like to share their, if you've had any bad or like, yeah, like, a fraudulent kind of an experience shopping. It could also be a good experience, actually. We don't just have to sort of focus on the, like, scam part of it. Yeah, and if you guys, let's say, if online during some sale day or, because you had some coupon, you got something like at a massive discount rate, so you can share those incidents with me too. I'm sure we all use Paytm, Google Pay, and like we've all gotten like we get cashback offers also sometimes through this. So like yeah, this
Yes, ma'am. Google give a very cashback, ma'am. You will get a 5 rupees, 4 rupees every day. I get even
like
vouchers.
one
Even
incident for
vouchers,
me,
ma'am.
which was, yeah, you're right. Like, so I like, why I mentioned this is because I think my great, like very unusual experience happened with Google Pay, where I had transferred only 1,500 rupees to my friend, which is not
Okay,
all
ma'am.
that much also. And I got a cashback of 800 20 some rupees for a 1,500
Really, ma'am?
transaction. Yeah, I got that cash and I was stoked. Yeah, this was like one experience which happened, like which turned out like really memorable. Like I haven't met anybody, I think, apart from like one or two people who've gotten a cashback, like, of an amount
But,
this high.
it's a very huge
You are the
amount.
luckiest, ma'am.
800 rupees is that?
Yes, Shivani?
Yeah, ma'am. How much your cash back? 800 rupees?
Yeah, I got a cashback of 800 something.
Not possible, ma'am.
I
I
know. You
usually
guys
use
want me
Google
to
Pay
show the
and I
screenshot?
transact every day, but hardly I get
You
7
know,
rupees,
no,
ma'am.
no, no. So now Google Pay doesn't do it anymore. But initially, when they came, like when they were trying to get themselves popular, that is when I started
All
using
right,
it. So
that time, but
it was 3 years ago, if that helps.
okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am. Yeah, exactly. Because
may I say something, ma'am?
I do all my
Just
online.
a second, Kumar. Hmm.
Yeah, ma'am. Right nowadays, I'm just using only Google Pay whatever I want to.
Now I've stopped
Uh,
using Google Pay because it doesn't give any cashback. So I started using
Ma'am,
Paytm
it's
instead.
hardly 5 or 7. They give you coupon like cosmetic products coupon or a DMAX account coupons.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is there, but it's a very huge now. 800. Oh my God, I shocked. Oh my God.
I know. Even I was so happy. I told my dad, I was so happy. I was like, I'm gonna get 800 in my bank account. And then like he thought I'm probably like, like I'm sort of like being defrauded by somebody. So he was like, no, you be careful. Like there's no need for you to take cash back, matle. So I was like, no, this is authentic. What's
All
happening.
parents are
Independent
like that,
partner
ma'am.
accounted,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Kumar, yes, you've been meaning to share something.
Ma'am, do you know the logic behind the cashback?
I don't. What is the
It is
logic?
it is called customer acquisition strategy. Customer acquisition strategy. Sometimes you might feel like when you will pay by SBI card, then you will get 5%. You will pay by HDFC card, then you will get 10%. So that is called customer acquisition. And then you got, ma'am, 50%, almost 50% cashback.
Right.
That was also a customer acquisition strategy. You got 50% cashback by Google Pay, right, ma'am? But
Yes.
you might have told 10 people, right?
Yeah,
Or maybe
more
2%.
than 10.
Means the 10% gonna believe you because this is called word of mouth. So I'm gonna just put money in one person and I'm gonna acquire the almost 10 or 15 people from that. And they also track your record, ma'am. Like if you are young, you are in college or a school. I mean, they have every data, right? So they track how many people he is around. I mean, how many people he's chatting. So he could share. So this is all a strategy behind that, ma'am. there
Yes,
is a huge
I
strategy. I
understand.
can't explain in few words.
They are very smart.
Yeah, of course. Like it's not like they are being selfless when they're giving me 800 rupees cash back, right? We know there is something at play there, but still, like you're getting something out of it. So, like it's a win-win either way. Anybody else who wants to share any experience of like
Yeah,
shopping?
ma'am.
Good or bad? Yes, Shobha. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. We went for to shop marbles for our house, ma'am, because we are constructing house, ma'am. To buy
What?
interlinear marbles, we went to shop, ma'am. There, my husband and me going to bargain, ma'am,
My husband
to
and I
in the marble shop, ma'am.
bargained.
But he didn't give for our price. He didn't give a marble for our price, ma'am. We are entering to get a good price, ma'am. But after that, I told my husband, and also I told with what the
I told my
means
husband,
marble seller.
not with.
We will leave now. We saw some other marble in other shop, so we have to get there only, but with our price only. Then we went back, ma'am. We came back for 1 kilometer and in the car, ma'am. Then that time he called us, ma'am. So we will give your price only. Come.
Okay.
Came back.
Got
We'll
you.
we'll eventually we get good price for that marble, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, this story took like a turn. So that was nice.
Yeah, ma'am.
Thank you, Shobha. Anybody else? Any failed bargain experiences? A lot of times it happens that, like you say some price and if you think that, you're just gonna like, show some attitude and move from there, then the shopkeeper will call you. I very recently realized this doesn't happen a lot in a lot of places outside Delhi. Like I used to think like if at any other place I'm trying to bargain and if I just say the price and they don't agree with mine, then I can just leave and I'll be called back. But yeah, recently I figured this doesn't happen everywhere. Anybody who wants to share
Yeah,
their
ma'am. Because my husband gave, ma'am.
Sorry, gave what? Shobha?
Ma'am is ready to give the money, ma'am. I used to go, ma'am. Come, we go. Will afterwards he'll call and give with for our rate only. So we get good, ma'am. We save lakhs of money from that, ma'am.
Very nice.
Otherwise, we lost lakhs of money, ma'am.
Got you, Shobha. Anybody else? Why are not more people participating today? If you guys feel that you are in the mood where you want to participate, but this topic happens to be something which you have nothing to contribute on, then you can let me know. Okay, we can always change the topic, but I just want there to be something common for you to all like speak and share things about. So it is important for me to know if there is a topic which you sort of find meh, like like I don't feel like discussing this, pick something more exciting or like something different. Then like you guys know opinions are always welcomed here. So okay, I mean we've reached the end of our class anyway, so yeah, I have 4 classes with you all tomorrow now.
Do you finish the class of how form the questions, ma'am?
Yes, I did that. I think it was last weekend that I think gave a class on this forming
Yes, ma'am,
questions.
but I didn't attend your classes in that day, ma'am.
Okay, maybe if you can find that class because it hasn't been too long ago. Like it wasn't too long ago. So you can find it on YouTube. Swapna, you want to say something?
Yeah, the same thing you just said. She can watch the history.
Yeah.
The videos are there already,
On
so she
Sunday,
can
ma'am.
watch
On
them.
Saturday, you have given the question wali classes, ma'am.
On Saturday. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
okay, Anandi, then this was last Saturday, okay? Like the one which just went by.
On the first year, second class. I'm not remember exact, but on maybe first class, your second, just to check the.
You can just type.
Okay, ma'am, I check it and I watch them.
Yeah, you can look that up. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now I have 4 classes with you. The first 2 we have scheduled lessons. The last 2 we can have our own discussions. So yeah, I really hope you guys come tomorrow at least in a more participative mood. It is very, very important and crucial for the, for the entire vibe to set for, an hour-long class. And engagement is the key. If you guys decide not to speak, not to unmute yourselves, uh, like, then it won't, the class otherwise would also not feel very like, like a great learning experience or anything. It would feel boring and it would feel incomplete. So it is important, it is a must that you guys, like, speak. Don't care about speaking correctly, just to speak should be the aim. Okay, Sathi, yes.
Madam, excuse me, madam. I have one question.
Yeah.
Madam, is there any specific sentence? My question is, whenever we join gym a workout, we will lose weight. After we stop, we will gain weight. How to tell this in English? Is
Are you
as
asking
much as weight, as
one
much weight
word?
as we lose,
Yeah.
we will gain the same weight after we stop.
No, what you said first time was correct, that after working out, if we suddenly stop, then we
Yes,
gain
ma'am.
the weight back which we lost.
Which we lost.
Okay.
That is the right way, madam.
Yeah.
Is there any
Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
sentence
Yeah.
formation?
Yeah. It is correct. That
Okay.
if you
Okay,
stop,
ma'am.
if you stop working out midway into your exercise regime, then in that break, you can put on all that weight which you shed again.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Just
Right.
my wife asked me just to get the answer from you, madam. Thank you, madam.
Okay, Sathi. Yes, Raji.
Ma'am, coming to your last explanation, ma'am, speaking participation, ma'am, I'm always ready to speak,
I know,
ma'am.
I
But
know.
these days,
Me too, ma'am.
I know some of
but these days, teachers,
Yes, I
these
and
days,
Raji
ma'am,
is
teachers,
always.
they stop us, ma'am. They say, okay, time over, time over.
even I stop you. I'm also guilty of that. I also stop a lot of you if you guys, I see you talking non-stop and other people haven't even had a full minute to them. Then obviously I do see that, they are being left out. But yeah,
Ma'am,
Many people
that's
don't
the way.
speak, ma'am.
The
That's why
old
we are
students,
speaking.
old students will give time to the new entrants, ma'am. That's why we are waiting to talk to, waiting for their talk, ma'am.
Waiting to
Yeah,
listen to.
and if they are not participating, then we become very excited. Oh, finally we'll get chance now to speak.
Okay. Usually like this happens. Like I think I have freer classes usually in the afternoon and even morning sometimes. Like it's usually in the evening that 7 to 8 is the time where everybody's free. They are back from work and it's the time where it's not dinner yet, but it's also not like early evening. So everybody, I think 7 you guys think is the like feel is the ideal time, which makes sense. So
And ma'am, ma'am, like some in some of this one of your sessions, ma'am, you suggested that you need to club your activity with the activity which is boring for you, like walking. If you're walking, if you walk alone, it's quite boring. So these days, what I'm doing if I'm alone, because in group I can walk a longer miles. But if I'm alone, just I put on my headphone and listen to some music or specially English videos. So today's my another milestone, ma'am. I crossed 7.5 kilometer.
oh wow. In
Thanks to
how long
you,
did that take you?
ma'am. Like in the morning, also I'm giving 45 minutes. In the evening, 45 minutes.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
very powerful girl, ma'am.
Yeah, cycling and walking, ma'am.
Very nice, Raji. I feel so bad right now because I started with, I think I told you all that I've started with yoga classes. This was last year, if you'd remember. Like, I'm just saying to all of
Ma'am, you told about water, ma'am. Like in the session, you drink water. Otherwise, you don't remember. So
yeah,
I thought, okay, let's do this activity for walking,
right.
and
No,
it's really working for me, ma'am. Thank you.
really? Okay, I'm like amazing. This also just occurred to me. It wasn't like I actually saw it somewhere. Then I got to know that this could be a psychological trick. It was out of experience, but great. I'm happy for you. And
yeah, ma'am. And I forgot to ask you, how was your session? You told us that I'm going to explain
yeah.
if it's good, some
No, no, no.
points
I think
about mental health.
in the next class, somebody did ask me that, ma'am, how
Yes,
was
ma'am.
the session? It was somebody else.
Ma'am, you went to some seminars, na ma'am?
Yeah, not like it was online. I didn't go there. Yes, Swapna.
Yes, ma'am.
Did go
Yeah,
with
I
you?
asked you, ma'am.
You okay. All right. So it was all right. It was good. And it's gonna happen every alternate Sunday. So it's just it's a little intense. It's like I mean, I'm just there to sort of like learn more about human mind and human emotions and like the reason to basically try understanding even human brain a little bit. But it's mainly about like how to treat how to grieve loss. I haven't actually lost anything, but I thought this will be like something interesting. But now that I'm a part of it, I feel I feel a little out of place because this forum thing, it's basically all those people who lost somebody during like one of the COVID waves. So I feel
Okay.
out of place, but then it's it's kind of like a learning experience to see the the mental health coach and see what all resentments or regrets people have, and what is making it hard for them to get over this loss that they just very freshly experienced, right? So it deals with all of that. So I mean, yeah, I'm just sort of like being passive participant
Listener.
and just observing and learning more.
Ma'am, by this I remember that in one of the session, ma'am, I was asking one of the teachers, ma'am, could you please explain some expression about how to react when someone dies and how to speak there? And she was so confused. It's a weird topic.
Right.
Like that time, we really don't understand how to react and what to say there.
Right. Yeah, it is an odd request. I would agree.
Yeah. Yeah. And
No, I
just
think
I guess she's still looking for it. What's the expression I should teach her?
no, if if it deals with loss, so somebody lost a parent or somebody lost their partner, whatever. So it's their loss that you feel sorry for. So whenever
Yeah.
you are at a wake or a funeral is also called a wake. Okay, WAKE. So you just tell them that, I'm so sorry, I'm extremely sorry for your loss. If there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. This is like the bare minimum and the basic, which, is commonly said.
Ma'am, but you will get surprised. There are lessons on it on the YouTube,
Yeah,
different
yeah, I'm sure.
expression.
I'm sure, yeah. And it is
Eh,
important. It's good that there are lessons on this because, and this is also good that you're curious about it. Learning etiquettes and what is the right thing to say at the right time is important.
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, for tomorrow class, ma'am, just take some how etiquettes manner and how to react on some just like
All right.
dining
Okay,
and
let's
how
do
if
this. Maybe
yes, ma'am.
sure.
If the
In the
guest will
3
come on you
or 7
sudden, then how to
class.
talk with the guest and all.
Yeah. Okay. So in the 3 p.m. or the 7 p.m. class, okay, where we have live practice. So you guys can tell me all the situations and scenarios which confuse you, where you are not sure what to say in English. Let's address them tomorrow. Okay. And yeah, we can have our own findings. Swapna, you wanted to say something, right?
Um, I lost actually.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do remember it again, maybe note it down. We'll take it up tomorrow.
Ma'am, I
And
have one sentence in Hindi, ma'am. Actually, I was wondering what is the correct expression for it. मैं तुम्हारा मन रखने के लिए ये काम कर रही हूँ. तुम्हारा मन रखने के लिए.
yeah, I'm not sure what there is for man rakhne ke liye.
Ma'am, substitute I get, ma'am, to make you happy, to bring smile on your
I'm
face.
just doing, or I would simply just say, if I would say the same thing, like keep the meaning intact, then I would just say that, I'm doing it for you. There's not something I'm getting anything out of. I'm only doing it for you, or for your happiness, or for your peace of mind. Like, whatever you think the person is going to get out of you doing this for them. Does it make sense?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, so we sort of like, yeah, but man rakhne ke liye, I kind of get what you're asking here. Let me look it up and get back to you, but I've already told you what is like more common. Yes, Swapna.
For your sake, can we say that as well?
For your sake का मतलब बोलो तुम्हारे भले के लिए.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can't say
so
that.
no, तुम्हारा मन रखने के लिए and तुम्हारे भले के लिए are sort of like different things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay, ma'am.
thank you to everybody who joined. And if you guys have more questions, more doubts, more translations, let's take them up tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Thank you all for joining. I really hope to see you guys in a
Thank you so
participate
much, ma'am.
tomorrow. All
Thank you,
right. Bye.
ma'am.
Thank you, madam.